Ladies and gentlemen, once again on this Tuesday, what is today, the 19th of January, okay? We're going to get it done in 2021. Speaking of getting it done, we have a wonderful guest today from the Scottsdale office of Arizona, Mr. Rick Hill. Ladies and gentlemen. And as you can hear, Rick, the studio audience goes crazy.
Oh,
I
I
just have
love
to say
that.
for
I
the
love
record,
that.
you have an incredible first name, just for the record.
Oh, thank you. Can't go wrong, right, Rick?
That's right, Rick. All right. So, hey, well, you know what? I know that everybody in Arizona knows who you are, but Nevada, California, not so much. So tell them a little about yourself, how long you've been in the business, that kind of thing, please.
Okay. My name is Rick Hill. I originally started in 2007 with Prudential Arizona Properties
Yep.
and been with Berkshire Hathaway now 14 years. I'm originally from Hawaii and from the city of Aiea. So I'm an alumni, Alihi. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So, so how many times have you been to a Pro Bowl?
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was that. All
We
the
used to
Pro Bowls.
love Morehouse Stadium.
Yeah, I know it. It looked like a really, and
Hmm.
you know, I went to Hawaii and drove by it. I was like, it is. It's a pretty good sized looking, awesome stadium. Now,
Yeah,
so
I live pretty close to there actually.
why did you decide to move? I mean, because I'm sure a lot of people thinking that. Like I used to live in San Diego, and a lot of people tell me, "Why did you move to Vegas?" I love Vegas, but so why did you move from where you are? I mean, from where you were in Hawaii to Scottsdale.
Well, actually, I moved for college, so I went to school at Arizona State University.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so that's where I went to school. And first got here, man, I couldn't believe how hot it was. I mean, good thing we didn't have social media back then. I would have been telling my friends, man, this is the hottest place I've ever seen in my life. It was just so unbelievably hot.
Yeah,
Me being from Vegas, but it's just I had never experienced anything so hot.
I
So
remember
that's why I moved.
you moved there for college. Great. Yeah, I
Yes,
remember being from New England, and I moved to San Diego for a little while, and then I moved to Vegas, and I remember, and I moved in October. Good thing, because I was like,
right?
it's not that bad here, right? And then next June came July, and I was already settled in, and I was like, oh my God, who turned the hair dryer on? You walk outside, it's like someone's got a hair dryer pointed at your face.
Right. I told my friends in Hawaii that to give an example of how hot it was, they said, turn your oven up to 450 degrees and put your hand in there. That's it. That's the feeling.
It dries you out just like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. But you know, here's the thing. Phoenix, Scottsdale area right now is the number 2 growing place. Most place that people are destined to go to. It's number 5, probably soon to be number 4 city in the country. And it's a great place to sell real estate. Would you agree?
I would agree 100%. 100%.
Okay, cool. So
Oh,
tell us a little about how your business and how you do it and all that good stuff. We'd love to hear that. Like, I know that you're consistently one of the top producers in that office. And I know last year was a little different because of your commitments and so forth. So give me an
right.
idea of how you do your business, what kind of business you do, and all that would be great.
So I focus my business on trying to help my clients. That's what I really do. Um, I love real estate. I actually like doing it, and I like helping people with their goals. So one of my main focuses is this, during the listing presentation, excuse me. Um, I try to help them and understand that I'm not only going to help them succeed at selling their house, but I'm trying to make them understand that we have systems in place. It's going to be as stress free as possible, and to attain their goal. And that I think that helps me a lot with that kind of mindset because I think a lot of my sellers or buyers they have so many horror stories.
Right.
So I try to be the answer to that or the solution.
Okay. It sounds like by asking a lot of questions, finding out exactly what they're trying to do, and help them achieve their goals.
100%. I think the thing that helps me when I ask that question is to ask them like, what's your worst experience or what do you expect from a realtor? And I think if you really listen, you can set yourself apart. Or I try to set myself apart with that question.
Right. Right. Excellent. And so your customer service, and that's what I hear too, honestly, from your managers, your customer service is off the charts. You get a lot of people that are completely happy. They tell their friends, right? But and you obviously stay in touch with them, right?
Oh, follow up. Oh, that's my I think that's the number one thing I do is I try to reach out to at least 10 people a day. I try to my business card, I always put 5 business cards in my pocket every day and try to get rid of them. Um, follow up, customer service is everything to me. I think because it doesn't cost you any money. That's like easy marketing, customer service. I don't know
Yep.
why we don't all do it.
But it is amazing that a lot of agents don't put that kind of stock in it, and especially since, let's face it, getting your license, that fiduciary, I would even call it responsibility. It's definitely a fiduciary relationship, but a fiduciary responsibility, which says your client's needs come before your own. And I don't think, right?
That's it. That's it. So like I tell this story, and I'll make it really quick.
Sure,
So
go right ahead.
when I first started the business, you'd help your client and you do well, and after you sell the house, I would always think that, just from being new, that you do such a good job that you think it's all about you, so that when you sell the house, I used to think like a month later they would have their dinner and they'd be like, oh, okay, let's say prayer, everybody at their dinner table. Oh Lord, thank you so much for bringing Rick Hill into our lives and getting this beautiful home. And it's so funny because really they care about you, but that's your job to get them a great home.
Right.
So that's why it's so important to you, or so important for us to follow up with those people constantly, because you're really not on their front and center mind all the time. So I just constantly reach out to them, and I just that's my thing, reaching out,
Yeah. Well,
follow up.
it's funny you say that because when I do success series, I give them this example. I work with a lot of top producers who, believe it or not, Rick, okay, brace yourself, have never called their sphere. They don't call them. They might
Yeah.
mail them something. And I'll talk to top producers and I'll say, so the first thing we're going to do is call your sphere. No. They're going to be mad at me because I haven't kept in touch. I go, do you think they have a calendar at home? Look at this, honey. And they cross off another day that Rick Hill hasn't called us. No,
Right, right.
like you said, you're not on their mind that much.
No.
Although, if you stay in touch with them, you will be, and you're programming them, right, to use you and refer their friends to you in the future.
Right. And I follow up like, you always say, who do you know is thinking of buying or selling. But I also say like, I'd be happy to help your friend, but think of me as your real estate resource. If you have any questions about real estate, you want to hear any facts, like Arizona, I think today we have 5,010 homes for sale active. I give them that information so that they can tell their friends, and so that they look good when they're talking about real estate to their friends. So consider me your real estate resource. That's what I always say.
I love that. I love that. And so, speaking of that, by the way, Jeanette says, awesome interview, Adinger from your office. You know Jeanette.
Oh yeah, I love
Yeah,
Jeanette.
she's great.
She's cool.
Yeah, she is. So, and let's face it. I mean, you've been in the business since, for a while now. Have you ever seen this few homes on the market in the Phoenix Scottsdale area?
No, not at all. Not at all. I
It's
mean,
crazy.
it's so challenging. I mean, you got to be creative. You got to, and you can't. One thing I always say is that, so we tend to, once we get a listing, and there's so few homes. Like I have a home in the market right now that's a cute home. Anybody's thinking of buying it. It's in Mesa. Um,
Go ahead,
it's
plug
only
it, baby.
thank you, baby. Thank you. Always be selling, baby.
That's right.
It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. 1,131 square feet. The property address. So it's a beautiful, cute little place, and it's only listed at 250. But
Wow.
yeah, 250 is just a steal, and it's just cute, cute. HOA is only $60 a month, and it has private RV parking for $15 a month within the place, with a pool, community pool, park. Anyway, so 2 days on the market, 18 offers, people calling off the chart, just, everybody's trying to be creative. My point being, when you have that much attention, I, as a listing agent, could be egotistical and, just saying like, oh, we got enough offers, or being mean, like, oh, you only want to pay list price, oh, get out of here. No, you got to be kind to other real estate agents, I believe. You got to take their calls. You have to, because we're all in this together. We want the same thing.
Right.
And you never know. I mean, you got to work with people, and you can't have a big head about this great market and others, because there's so many agents, you're going to work with them again, and you got to have a great rapport with everybody in this business.
Well, it's like you just said. It's like you just said. You're going to work with them again. What goes around comes around. Plus, the golden rule is just so much easier to follow than being an egomaniac. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean,
It really
I don't
is.
have an ego. Yeah, I don't have an ego. So anybody want to give me some advice, please tell me. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, ego stands for, I learned this from Wayne Dyer, eliminating growth opportunities.
There you go. I believe it. I believe it.
All right, so this last year, 2020, right? Remember, we were
Yeah.
all going to make more money in 2020, but how'd you do that in 2020?
I did well. But with COVID and everything, my motto almost has changed. Is stay alive. That's the motto. So
Yeah.
just stay
That's
alive
a
in
good one, Rick.
2020.
That's a good one.
Thank
Let me
you.
write that down. Stay alive. I like that one. I love that
Getting
one.
back to you got to go back to the basic. I think that
Yeah.
is the most basic one. But
Yeah.
yeah. So uh, I like it's my goal was achieved, and I was able to help a lot of people, and not only in real estate. I mean, help them through some hard times with giving them answers and solutions. And I mean, I try to have that balance,
Yeah.
because I had a client that was getting ready to put their home on the market and everything, and then he got COVID, and his mother passed away from COVID. His sister passed away. His aunt. So is
Holy.
that my priority? Yeah. So it's my goal is to help him, support him, just to stay focused. And there's a reason why his mother and aunt would want him to stay positive. Even
Right.
during a hard time. So just
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Yeah. And you also have a parent who is elderly, and that you had to
Yeah.
do, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
So
which really,
yeah, I help. Yep, I have to help her. Well, not have to. I want to help her, but um, do grocery shopping for her, and cooking her dinners every once in a while, grilling her some stuff. But it's challenging. So COVID has made marketing and working just a little bit different. But you got to be creative. Like I do, take listing presentations by FaceTime, and showing homes if my clients can't fly in, or too busy, or worried about COVID. I go around and FaceTime on the properties, and they love it. So just thinking outside the box.
yeah, yeah. I had an agent right in your office who sold a house to somebody. They saw his website and said, "I know that neighborhood. I know that house. I'm paying full price." And they bought it. I bought it and closed on it, and never came to see it until things loosened up for a while, and then they got tight again, and that's when they came. So what's your goal for 2021, my man? What do you want to get done this year?
Well, several. One is to help my clients.
Yep.
Basically, I'm calling all my clients during this COVID situation, asking them if they need anything, if there's any contractors that I could, help them up with, or COVID-free contractors, and helping them through the process. And my goal is to do more transactions. I have a goal of doing more transaction with a higher price point. So,
Gotcha. All right, cool. All right, so now my favorite question to ask agents like yourself is, okay, so you've been doing this for a while now, been successful.
okay.
Right? What would be the three pieces of advice you would tell somebody, whether they're new or trying to take their business to the next level? What would be the three most important things you tell them to focus on?
Wow.
Deep,
Only
right?
three?
Well, the top three.
Man,
You
okay,
can give
top three.
four if you want. You can give whatever.
No,
Yeah.
man, hey, if anybody, I have about 10 things I would tell somebody, but I'll just tell you um, three. One is dare to dream big. Um, set just set big goals, and tell everybody your goals. And if you do that, people will. I think there's more people will help you achieve your goals than the haters who won't help you. So
Right.
tell everybody your goals and also ask them what their goals are. Because one, I used to carry around a keychain. It was an 8x10 keychain with a laminate, with a kind of car that I wanted. And all my clients would look like, damn, are you worried about losing your key? I said, no, no, that's my goal. I want to get a Range Rover, and this is my thing. And they would just all look at me. And so then when they saw me with the car, they're like, oh, that worked. So, and they wanted to help me achieve that goal. So tell everybody your goal, tell them your goal, and they'll constantly check in with you to see if your goals are, you're achieving them, and they'll do everything they can to help you achieve those goals. And they admire you for having goals, because I think that's one. So set big goals. Go dare to dream big.
And tell
Um,
everybody that'll support you about your goal. I love it.
yeah, tell everybody your goals. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, don't be ashamed like, well, what if I don't achieve that goal? Man, it's so amazing to have goals, because you work every day. Well, you say it, Rick. You
Yeah.
work. What do you need to do to achieve that goal and work towards it? Don't make it a dream, but make it a goal and achieve those goals. And if you don't hit that goal, so what, man? You like they say, what reach for the stars. You'll get the moon. So it's reach for it, baby.
Yeah.
Um,
I love
let me
it.
see. Second thing, I would make sure you find a mentor. Find mentors in the office, find friends in the office. This business is not, you're not on an island. I mean, there's all the people that I just Patty Smith, Lloyd Froelich, Kathy Callner, Andrew Flipowitz, Sean Cawley, Joan Pike, Amy Langdon, Deborah Allen. I could go on and on all the people that I reach out on a constant basis to ask a question, to get help with a question. And then the managers, I reach out to Phil, Michelle from my office. I reach out to Eileen, all the,
Oh
Miss
yeah.
Sandy, all those ladies, Rachel. I reach them out, Todd in the Camelback office. I reach
Yeah.
out to them all, and they're so helpful. They just want they want to help.
Right.
And so I know I'm going on and on, but
No, no,
I
no. I
can't
think that's
stress.
great. I think it's great. And I just wanted to point out that not only did you mention managers from other offices, you also mentioned agents from other offices too. So,
Oh man.
I'll tell you this: when I came here, Rick, and you probably noticed this too. One of the things I noticed right away is how everybody is, really vested in everybody's success. It's the culture at this company is awesome that Mark and Gordon and so forth have created, and I just been love being part of it because, like you said, we all want everybody to be successful. And you ask somebody to help, they'll help you.
Oh, without a doubt. And, the synergy here is just amazing. That's why I stayed with this company. Everybody's willing to give you a helping hand, and you guys can walk doors together, knock on doors together, and you
Right.
learn. It's not a competition. It's I like if any agent calls me, I love helping them, just because
Yeah.
I remember how everybody helped me and constantly helping me.
Right.
Um, you learn from each other all the time, and it's a spirit of giving that I love.
Yep.
um, so let me see, the last thing, brand yourself to everything. Brand yourself to everything. Put your name on your signs with, have, because you get so many sign calls. Make labels. Brand yourself, brand yourself, brand yourself, brand yourself.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, we bring so much to the game, or to the table, with our expertise and skill, confidence. And yeah, brand yourself. One last thing. Fourth, if I have to have a fourth thing, have a theme song. And I mean that by like, what they
What's
say,
your
every
theme
great
song?
hero.
Yours.
Hey man, I play rap music like, man, in my office, even the office in Kierland, when I'm playing, before I go on a listing, I'm just playing music just to get hyped up because I love it. Have a theme song because every great hero needs a theme song.
Hey, look, even the Major League Baseball, when you go to a baseball game, or you could, which would be soon again, they always
Yeah.
play like 5 seconds of the batter going up next favorite song. You ever notice that?
Yes, I do. Yeah,
They
so
all have their theme song
I,
too.
yeah, but there's about 10 or 20 things out of the list, but anybody wants it, just call me. I'd be happy to, give you some info or
Yeah,
share.
Amanda from Arizona, from Nevada, Amanda Franchi says, have a theme song. I love it. I love it too.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Rick Hill, any final words or gems you want to leave with these people?
No, I can't wait to see everybody in 2021. Thank everybody for listening and taking the time. I'm so honored to be in the presence of everybody. And thank you, Rick, for allowing me to tell my story here. And I love everybody at Berkshire Hathaway. You guys are the coolest. So that's it.
All right, man. Well, we love you too. You're the best. Keep it rocking. And pleasure working with you too. And
Yes,
we'll get
thank you.
done.
Thank you for coaching, Rick. You're the man. You're the man.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, I love my job too, just like you can tell you love yours. So good,
Yes,
good
yes.
combination, my man. All right.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, guys.
Rick and Rick.
Yeah, that's right. The Rick and Rick Show. All right, folks. Have a great rest of the week. We'll talk to you on Thursday. Go out and get it done in 2021.
Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it.
Peace.